Welcome to another edition of In the Line of Duty. We have lost a total of 87 officers in the line of duty this year, 2 of which occurred in this past week, and we'll get to their stories in a second. But first, I just want to give you a few statistics behind this. The Deputy Sheriff Marylin Mayo from Louisiana, she was the 8th line of duty death in Louisiana this year, and Louisiana leads all states with line of duty deaths. And she died in an auto crash, and she was the 15th officer to die in an automobile crash, and that is second only to gunfire for most line of duty deaths. And police officer Darrin McMichael of Arlington Police Department in Texas. This is the 5th one for Texas. And normally Texas is up there higher. They're doing better this year, mainly because Louisiana is taking the lead on everything. And he was struck by a vehicle, and he's the 2nd officer this year to be killed by being struck by a vehicle. Deputy Sheriff Marylin Mayo of the St. Tammany Parish Sheriff's Office in Louisiana, end of watch Thursday, September 21st, 2023. Deputy Sheriff Mary Mayo succumbed to injuries sustained on June 13th of 2007 when a large tree fell on a patrol car she was riding in. The incident occurred as she and her fiancé, Sergeant Bo Raymer, were participating in a funeral procession for Deputy Hillary Mayo, no relation, who was killed in the line of duty 4 days earlier. The procession was traveling along West 21st Avenue through Covington when a violent thunderstorm with devastating rain and winds developed. A large pine tree fell onto the patrol car as it passed South Johnson Street. The tree crushed the top of the patrol car and killed Sergeant Raymer instantly. Deputy Mayo suffered a severed spinal cord that caused her to become paralyzed from the chest down. She underwent years of rehabilitation and was able to return to the sheriff's office as a dispatcher for a short time. However, complications from her injuries caused her to become bedridden. She succumbed to her injuries 16 years later on September 21st of 2023. Deputy Mayo had served with the St. Tammany Sheriff's Office for 2 years at the time of the crash. Police officer Darrin McMichael of the Arlington Police Department in Texas, end of watch Thursday, September 21st, 2023. Police officer Darrin McMichael was struck and killed by a hit-and-run driver on Interstate 20 near St. Augustine Drive at 6:10 a.m. While driving his department motorcycle to work, Officer McMichael struck the back of an SUV when traffic suddenly stopped in front of him. The collision caused him to fall off the motorcycle. Before he could get up, another vehicle ran over him and drove away. Officer McMichael was transported to the Baylor Medical Center, where he died from his injuries. The driver has not been apprehended. Officer McMichael has served with the Arlington Police Department for 24 years, assigned to the motorcycle unit for 13 years. His wife also serves with the agency. This is a weekly video, so if you like this type of content, hit that like button, leave your thoughts in the comments, and consider subscribing. And I'll catch you next week.